pretty good. Like, I'll include one of the show notes that I took a screen cap of. It's when Guts is fighting Serpico on the side, and he's like doing the pokey thing, and Guts grabs the blade with his palm, and he's like, "My skin is tough. It's not gonna cut me." And that one shot was pretty good. I don't think they choose what scenes to make traditional 2D anime art based on like significant scenes of the manga. I think it's mainly just it's actually kind of weird when you think about it, just because it's just so random how they kind of flip. The entire opening is done mostly in 2D. There are a couple of scenes where it's done in 3D, but it's just Guts kind of swinging his sword. The opening theme song, which you will hear at the end as our outro, it's pretty good. And when I first heard it, it was very sort of it had a very nostalgic sound to it for me. Every other time I listened to it when watching this 12-episode show, it didn't have the same effect, but the first time it was kind of nice. And the opening, whereas in the first show, the first anime, it was just like a giant photo shoot of Guts being Guts. And this one, it's more like a recap of what's happened. They just basically recap the entire Golden Age arc really briefly. And I think they do that deliberately just to catch everyone up to speed for those who haven't actually watched it. If that were the case, I think it would have been better to maybe have that be the first opening for the first episode, and then have like an alternate that would be like the main one for the remaining episodes. It doesn't necessarily matter because it's still nice. It's a still pretty nice opening, and the art for it's pretty good. The voice acting I thought was pretty good. Obviously, if you've watched the movies in Japanese, you'll know, like, Takahiro Sakurai's Griffith and whatnot. All those people. Kasuka's voice actress obviously doesn't have much to say besides just moans and weird stuff.
It's funny because her brain was fucked.
Yeah. Isidro, or as Crunchyroll calls him, Isidoro. He's voiced by Hiroshi Mono, who you'll know as Emil from Dawn New World. I'm not entirely on board with him. And I think mainly it's just because the last time I really heard him was as, I think his name is Yukine in Noragami. And I have bad feelings about Yukine. And so, by proxy, I should hate Isidro. No, I'm kidding. But I feel like he's more of he's not really the kind of voice actor I would picture to voice someone like Isidro, because he's not, like, I guess, he's not like Emil, I guess is the best way to, like, and I'm talking like first part Emil, not after he's become brave and such. Or I can't think of any other character to really work with it, but for what he actually does do a good job. Like, it's not like I don't think he did a bad job, but it was kind of, I guess it's kind of like Takahiro Sakurai being Griffith. The idea of, like, oh, this person's voicing this character, I didn't expect that. He does a good job, I think. I thought all the new people did pretty good.